Welcome to this screencast series on building a social networking site using the ColdFusion on Wheels framework. In episode 11, let's create some view logic and then factor it out into a custom helper. Looking at Homer Simpson's profile page, you'll notice that right here where it says gender, under that is the letter M for male. My preference in this case is actually to have that M stored in the database, but on the actual profile page, I'd like to have a little bit of logic that shows the word male for the letter M and the word female for the letter F. So let's add a little bit of logic into our view template here. So I'll go into Views, User, Profile.cfm, and you'll see right here is where we display user.gender. What I want to do around that is let's do a CF switch expression user.gender. And we'll do a CF case when the value is M. We'll output the word male. And if the value is F, we'll output the word female. So now if I reload this, you'll see that now Homer Simpson is displayed as a male, not just an M. And if we look at Minnie Mouse, who should be a female, we'll see that now she is shown as a female instead of an F. But there is one little thing about this that isn't exactly the way Wheels was designed to be used. And that's that we've got some logic here in our view. It's not just about formatting some data like we do with the date format down here, or just simply outputting stuff. So we've got several mechanisms that we can use to factor out our logic here. What I'm going to opt for is what's called a helper. And you may recall earlier when we were displaying on the home page, when we were displaying time ago in words that showed how long ago the user was added to the system, that's actually a helper that's built into Wheels. So it's something that helps out with logic for your view template. So what we're going to do next is in the user folder, I'm going to create a file called helpers.cfm. And you'll notice that there's also a helpers in the root views folder as well. This is how this works. It's pretty much a hierarchical deal. So anything that we put inside this helpers.cfm will be available to any view template within our whole system. If we put a function within the user/helpers.cfm, anything in here is only accessible to the user controller. So you may have heard me allude to the fact that I'll be creating a function. So we'll call this function display gender. And it's going to take an argument of gender abbrev. That's of type string. And all that we really need to do now is cut this out, put the switch block in here, and change this to arguments.gender abbrev. And it's probably better practice if we just return these words instead of output them. So there we go. If it's M, return male. If it's F, return female. So now within our profile, we should just be able to call display gender and pass it user.gender. So let me load this, and you'll see that it's still working. If I go back to Homer, you'll see that that's also still working. So that concept of factoring out logic contributes to a principle called DRY, which stands for don't repeat yourself. And now we've got a little bit of portable logic that we can use in other view templates now. To learn more about ColdFusion on wheels, visit cfwheels.org.